freaking power button. I'm gonna move this like this. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Not a good ang, but whatevs. Oh wait, I'm gonna put it more like this actually. Perfect. Perfect. Cool. Don't worry, I cleaned this earlier, so it's clean on my pants. This is a terrible seat. I'm gonna feed my doggo while we wait. Actually, now, you want some food? Okay. Here you go, boy. Get out of here. Good. Nice. Yep. Time is it? Alright, cool. We're waiting an intro length amount of time. Because I can't run my intro, you see. It's unfortunate. My cat just walked by. You want to be on the stream? You're intro worthy. Why are your eyes always like this? Go. Look at the water. Nice. Intros are long when there's nothing to look at. Wow. This is good ang. It's got this, like the top of the cabinets directly at the top of the frame. That's pretty good. Cool. These are the cabinets. This is the oven, microwave, rice cooker, phone. I assume the acoustics are good. I didn't actually test, but I'm sure it'll be fine because my phone seems to pick up pretty much everything. So, seems good. I'm sure you can hear my dog eating actually now that I think about it. That's a good intro. I think that was water though. Excuse me. The cat just said bless you. It was pretty funny. Soon. What else can you see? Paper towels. Kitchen tools. Is this a HelloFresh ad? Yes? Do they have? Does it look like this? I don't watch ads. So, I don't know. I'm sure I've seen one. Sometime. Every HelloFresh sponsored stream. It looks like this? What? Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. This one's brought to you by Pepsi or World of Warcraft. Yeah. Does it sound alright though? I assume because you responded to me, you can understand the words. And that's good enough. Yup, cool. I'm waiting a little bit longer. You're just missing the webcam taped to your stove hood? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the camera. Duh. I was gonna have chat, but the tablet doesn't work. So, it's my fault. The cats are gonna hang out with us too. Cool. Hi. Hi. Can't get a hey? Rude. Hi. Nothing. I can guarantee that my first suggestions will not work for HelloFresh. I would say I cook a little bit differently than other people. Probably, yeah. Well, I probably cook like an average person, but nobody wants to show that as an ad, right? What is that box that looks like a penis coming out of it? Mini brands. Wait, what? Oh, up there. Yeah, it's like an advent calendar that has little tiny items like Clorox wipes, but they're tiny. The other one is tea from the English tea shop. You gotta buy advent calendars really early or they all sell out and you can only get the crappy ones with crappy chocolate. So, yeah. Good questions so far. You're welcome to ask questions while I cook. I'll definitely occasionally look and read whatever it says. Maybe. Probably. I'm gonna go 2 more minutes. What are all those canisters? Over there? That we'll get to. That we'll get to. They're all backwards. That's funny. Yeah, I'll tell you during the intro. Don't worry. Don't worry. Bottle of cologne. Yep. Also part of the intro. Man, you're jumping ahead. It's like you're reading the table of contents and just going, okay, this. What else you got? All right, perfect. That is time. Sanitizers. Yes. There's a bunch of them, actually. That one's not open, but the one over there is open. So, let me tilt it up a little bit. Get the up nose shot. Hello. Welcome to here. This is my first cooking stream, I think, that I can think of. It doesn't say what we're going to cook, but today we're going to be cooking broccoli with cheese sauce, handmade mashed potatoes, pumpkin pie, and sweet tea the way you're supposed to make it, not the way some people make it or restaurants make it. So we'll be making these all together. Did you make the potato yourself? Yes, obviously. Duh. In the same way that I would make the animal by myself. Yes. So yeah. What are we cooking? Let me tell you. That's so funny. Because I literally just said it before you got here. Broccoli and cheese sauce, and handmade mashed potatoes, handmade potatoes that are mashed, pumpkin pie with Cool Whip, and sweet tea the way it's supposed to be made. So that's what we're making. I would like to, I don't know, dedicate or whatever this stream to my grandma, because when I was little, I would go over to her house and watch shows just like, well, not just like this, but shows like this where, like, you know, you cook, and like Cooking with Julia, and the old kind of French guy who would add red wine to stuff, and all those people. So we didn't really watch for like cooking. It was just the only channels her old TV had really that came in good, and also they were kind of funny. So that's what we watched. Ooh, I never finished that prediction. So you still have that tag. That's my bad. But yeah, so just to recap, broccoli and cheese sauce is not a side. It is the thing you should eat by itself because it's amazing. We'll be cooking it from a recipe that I looked at one time on a note card from my mom. And then mashed potatoes, the way you're supposed to make them. I do make my own cheese sauce. And then sweet tea, the way you're supposed to make it. And pumpkin pie. Yeah, but he doesn't consider it sauce. It is a sauce, I will say. But it's the only good sauce. What the heck? I gotta change this. One moment. Oh well, never mind. I just this is good enough. tea should not be sweet. What's wrong with you? Okay. So anyway, here are the first things you need to do when you start cooking. I'm gonna do this exactly how I really do it. Okay. This is really how I cook. I'm not making jokes or anything. First, and this is not a joke, smell your house. I already know what it smells like, right? You need to know what your house smells like, because if you got something that's nasty, don't cook with it. You gotta smell everything that you cook, okay? Smell your house. I already know what it smells like because I walked outside and I came back in and I smelled it. It's got a little bit of burnt oil smell from an oven issue, but I cleaned it, don't worry. My oven is very clean. So if your house doesn't smell that good, get some cologne and change how it smells, okay? Perfect. Next, second, you wanna get your hair out of the way. I have these thingies that are like berets? Is this a beret? I don't know how to use them. Boom. I got this other one. Wait, nope, it's backwards. Boom. All this other hair doesn't matter, okay? It's not on your face. The only part that's important is your face, okay? What kind of cologne? It's called, whoops, it's called Ultimo. I prefer cologne that has pictures of animals on it, but I didn't have it, so this is what we got instead. Third, wash your hands. Use foam soap. I've already washed my hands, but I'm doing it anyway because you should. This is the only thing that's probably legit to other people. All right, I'm sure that was loud and I apologize. Fourth, wipe your hands. Let me bring this over here so you can see it. Hey. Use your old table runners as towels. You're not using them for anything. That's Halloween, okay? It's over. It's a towel. Freaking use it. Don't put it away. It doesn't make any sense. Moving on. Okay, that's all the prep work. Open a drink. Now then, you want to go in order of whatever's easiest and whatever takes the longest, right? You want to start the thing that takes the longest at the very beginning, and then you want to do the easiest stuff because you can have it done, and then you can finish whatever takes the longest, right? It's order of operations. First things first, get a pot? Uh-oh, I don't know where they are. What the heck? Yo, wait, what? Am I tripping? What the heck is happening? Huh. Interesting. I'll be right back. Who could have seen that coming? Okay, so when I moved, I didn't bring everything in, I guess, that I thought I did. Wait, maybe it's up here. What the heck, man? Why would it be up here? Okay, I can't find the thing I'm looking for. So when I moved, I was like, okay, everything I don't need, I won't bring in. Oh wait, is it in there? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna use this instead. Is this a lot of broccoli and cheese? Yes, but we're gonna eat it all, so it's fine. I'm gonna rinse it real quick. Sorry, it's gonna be loud. Woo! Let me actually clean it, actually. Use some soap. Okay. We got this. Okay, now then. We're gonna do broccoli first because we're gonna steam it, okay? It's frozen, so we need to steam it for a pretty good amount of time. You might recognize this bucket as the thing I gave away candy with for the little kids or whatever. Yeah, I did that, okay? It's the same one. So we're gonna use it. I don't know where the other one is. I got the whole rest of the set. I could literally see it. I just don't know where it is. So, whatever. You wanna you're steaming it, right? So you wanna put some water in. That's pretty good. It's like if you don't know how much water to put in, you could do like this, and you just like touch the bottom and see how far up your finger it goes, right? Cool. And the water doesn't have to be like anything special because it's just gonna burn anyway. Well, not burn, it's gonna steam, okay? You better not get on that counter. I'm watching you. I got the spray bottle right there. That's the thing you need to have if you have cats. You gotta have a little spray bottle. So I'll put this right here, I guess. For steaming vegetables and stuff, if you don't have one of these things, it's pretty cool. It like expands and contracts and it's got holes through it. You know what I mean? So it like opens so you can have like a bunch of stuff. But if you're just steaming like small junk, it can be like a little flower around the small junk. So you want that. And it'll be just over the water level. If the water level's a little high, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Turn it on because again, we need it to go it's gonna go for a long time, you know? So boom. I have made fire. Now then, we want broccoli florets. Florets are like the little broccoli pieces and then cut. They don't have a ton of stems, but there could be stems in there, and that's okay. Stems are gonna turn out fine too. But yeah, we need as much as possible, really. Open it. The only correct way to open anything, rip it. Boom. Just like that. No, that's not open enough. We don't want to spend a lot of time pouring, okay? That's about half the bag. It's probably not enough. All right, cool. We'll call that most of the bag. This is 4 pounds, so we're looking at like 3 pounds of broccoli. That's pretty good. Roll it up so it stays fresh. Put put that sucker back in there, try and find the lid. Freaking lid. You want it a little cocked so that you can have the steam coming out, you know? And then it doesn't have to be on high, but like, you know, medium high or whatever. Because you want the water to boil and steam. If you do it again, you have a pound left over, you buy 4 more pounds. Well, normally I would cook them and put them in something else. I would cook that extra pound into like maybe like some fried rice or something. So yeah. While that goes, what we really want to do next is start the water for the tea because I'm getting thirsty. Take this thing, which heats up water for you really fast. Come over to your filtered water dispenser. And then stand here for like freaking 5 minutes while it fills. Great. Yeah. I haven't installed my filtered water like larger thing, so I have to wait on the freaking fridge. Won't it be cold? Yeah, but the auto kettle thing is gonna heat it up anyway. Who cares? It'll take longer to heat up. Yeah, that's okay. Is Texas water that bad? No. It's just there's a myth that you need filtered water and yeah. I do think that tap water and the filtered water brew different flavors of tea. So whichever you like is better, go for that. Mm-hmm. We're almost there. Type of sugar added. Duh, imperial only. No knockoffs, bro. I don't know if you know this. Sugar Land is in Texas. It's near Houston. Only that one. And we're gonna come back over here. If you've never used an auto kettle, this is how they work. This is a kettle. Boom. Now it's heating. Wow. Casters, never had it. Simple syrup? No thanks. That sounds like syrup. Regular sugar, too grainy. No. Trust me. We're gonna make the tea no grains, okay? I got you. So we have our broccoli heating up. I was worried it was a little hot. Let me pull this up like this. So we have our broccoli heating up. We got our kettle running. Next, what we want to do is boil the potatoes, right? Boom. Wait, do I want this one? Yeah, I'll take this one. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna get some water. Over here. There's a lot of water at the beginning, you know? I'm gonna put the water on. It's this one. And I'm gonna salt it. Does the salt actually matter? No. So just put whatever you want in there. It doesn't matter. Is this for the tea? No, that's for the mashed potatoes. We're doing 3 things at once. 3 things. I'm not doing the pie at the same time. That would be crazy, okay? 3 things max. You don't want to have too much junk going. Please wash your hair with the fire and bending over. I don't mind. Where was I? Mashed potatoes, right. Get a cutting board. Yeah, that's it. Get potatoes. Rinse potatoes. Never trust the produce people. Only because they're not going to eat it. You are. Okay. Sure to wipe your hands, not for any real reason. They're just going to get wet anyway. Now then. What we want to do is, we want to take our, so these are red potatoes, right? Little baby reds or whatever. They're okay, you know, potato-wise, but they're kind of easier to eat if you leave the skins on. So we're going to leave the skins on because it doesn't matter. But what we want to do is make sure that those skins are cut enough that the pieces are small. Because we're going to mash it anyway, it doesn't matter how big the pieces really are, except we want them to uniformly cook. But the skin pieces are important. So make chunks with the skin pieces in mind, right? You want to watch my hands? Oh, I'm not going to cut my finger for sure. I'm not even looking at you right now. I don't want to get hurt. See, we're making pieces about this big. Because you could eat that, you know, no problem. Ow. No problem. Huh. And that's why we put our hair back. So we can eat all this junk. Yeah, of course I ate this raw potato. Raw potato's good, man. I think the like russet potatoes taste better raw. Ow. Oh, did you want to say it? Oh, we lost a potato. Oh, we lost a piece. Why do you do these things? It tastes good. Duh. Now, you don't have to do everything all at once. If you got a bunch of freaking potato, you know, already in the thing or whatever. Oh, I don't want that piece. I don't want that piece either. I'm just checking for like marks. You could just put them in there. You're gonna give yourself a stomachache. False. Oh, God. Don't worry, it's fine. Well, butts. If you drop something into your oven, metal chopsticks. Okay, that was a little cooked. That is concerning. I'm gonna pull this one out of here. I can't get this one. I'm gonna throw that one away. If you don't trust something, don't eat it. Okay, done. Thank you. I cleaned the kitchen yesterday. How many pounds of potatoes do you need? I'm making a small amount of potatoes. So this is a 5-pound bag. I've used about 3 pounds. Yeah. It's just a small amount, personally. Oh, whoops. The kettle is steaming, yes, but it'll click off when it's done. This piece is a little bit. Perfect. Chop that, chop this. Perfect. If you're worried about your fingers, be fabulous. Okay? Just freaking cut like this. They don't have to be good. It's mashed. Woo! The kettle just clicked off. See? Oh, geez. Don't worry, I caught it with my pelvis. All right, so we got our potatoes. Am I gonna need this again? It doesn't matter. You always have more utensils, okay? Just assume that it'll work out. So much of cooking is just belief in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you. You probably missed it. I did smell the potatoes. I didn't smell the broccoli because I trust the broccoli, but I did smell the potatoes. Now then, we've heated up water for our tea. What we're going to do is we're going to take this pot. And I know what you're thinking. Why would you put, that doesn't make any sense. Why didn't you just heat the water up in the pot? 1, because it takes less time. 2, because I don't have to watch it. 3, I need this pot. I need it to be there. So we're gonna take one of these bad boys. This is a Lipton tea bag that is pretty big. It's for family size, gallon jugs or whatever. See all that? That's tea in there, right? Boom, nailed it. Next, what you're gonna want to do is you want to play roughly 2 months of a character inspired by the Mad Hatter in order for people who are very kind to send you Mad Hatter style tea from Alice in Wonderland. Then you're gonna take that, open it up, You're gonna get one of these bad boys, okay? You're gonna take just some loose leaf tea. And it's got the fragrance, okay? It's got the fragrance. You can do this with other things. For example, this is Tetley's from England. You could use a couple Tetley's bags in there too. Or, I don't know, there's a bunch of freaking tea, okay? What herbs are in it? There are no herbs. This one has, this one has hibiscus in it and cornflower petals. It looks like this. Oh, geez. We wasted some. Anyway, it's expensive, right? So if you get bored of your basic tea, which may never happen, you can add flavors like this into it, but you're not committing to a huge expensive tea, right? You're just flavoring a little bit that Lipton that you already have, because that's the only thing you're gonna use. And then what we wanna do is, let me just take this bad boy, spin it around. You wanna pour into the bag. And the loose leaf, right? It's gonna make your bag swell up, and that's okay. You smell that? It smells like tea. Right, you don't want to pop the bag. Don't aggressively pour, gently pour. And then, so you'll have this like amber coloration in there. See how that looks nice? Yeah. We're going to wait 10 minutes on that. 10 minutes? That's too long. I don't care. That's what we're doing. 10 minutes. Start the clock. 6:45. Nailed it. Bags always pop. Ooh, that's terrible, terrible. All right. We got this going. It needs a little more heat because it's not boiling yet. This sounds like it's steaming, so that's good. The broccoli is steaming. The potatoes are boiling. The tea is steeping. Now what are we going to do? We need to get stuff ready for the broccoli and cheese. So you need to get some cheese. You're also going to need milk and butter. Don't put that stuff out yet. It's not going to go bad in the like 20 minutes that you're cooking, but I mean, you don't need to clutter stuff. Try and be as less cluttered as possible so you don't make mistakes. Okay. What the? Oh. We're going to grate the cheese, okay? We're making this cheese sauce from scratch. This is generic, but that's okay. We need a lot of cheese, not a specific cheese. Yeah, the Hill Country Fare is like some basic cheese, right? Just kidding. I was going to show you the cheese that I had, but I ate it like 20 minutes ago. So this is how you open cheese, okay? It sounds crazy, but this is how you open cheese. Take a knife. Remember when I questioned if we needed the knife again? Turns out we did, but it doesn't matter. Surprise, there's another one. There's always another one. Just use them. It doesn't matter. You're just cleaning them, okay? Take your cheese, go like this, and cut through it at the top, at the end, okay? So you got a line across. Then what you want to do is, from the side, cut it like this, okay? So that the knife comes out like that. Then the other side as well, but it's difficult because I'm trying to show you, so cut it out like this, okay? What do we have now? We have a flap of cheese like this that you can pull down to expand the cut. That's how you open cheese. Don't do any other junk. Don't take the cheese out because you need to be able to grip the cheese, okay? Don't cut it any other way because you're gonna expose too much cheese or it's gonna be too difficult to get out. No. Don't put it in a bag because you don't want your hands on it. You're touching other junk. No. We're not doing that. We need to be able to grip the cheese, okay? Second step, bite it. That's why we put our hair up, okay? You gotta bite everything. Now then, take your cheese, take this thing. This is the top of a little plate. Well, it's not a plate. It's like a plate bowl. We need a mound like this big, okay? Oh, you wear gloves. Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, that's fine. You can take it out. We got mashed potatoes boiling. Until those boil over, it's not ready. So we're gonna just grate some freaking cheese for so freaking long. So you get the angles in. Get the angles, okay? You gotta sweat for this cheese. Yeah. And you start thinking like, oh man, I'm getting done. It's getting tall. No. You gotta spread it out, okay? You gotta make sure that the cheese is like, it's got a foundation. You gotta have a secure pyramid. So pull your packaging down. Boom, you got a whole nother section. Do it again. Spin it around. Keep going. Knock it down a little bit. It's going good. Okay, this might be enough cheese. This is about a pound of cheese. Maybe. 4 minutes left on the tea brew. Sure enough. All the cheese that falls off the edge, that's your cheese. You eat it, okay? Ow. Now then, playing into what Aitro said, when you're gonna put the cheese away, did you save the cheese bag from the last time you had cheese open? I hope you did. Reduce, reuse, recycle, bruh. Boom. Now then, let me give you a pro tip. You know how I told you to cut? You know how I told you to cut the cheese so it has slides down, right? You can use that as your cutting board, okay? It's not touching anything. You can cut directly on it, take the pieces off. It's just plastic underneath. But don't cut on your freaking container bag because then you'll have holes in it and it won't contain very well. Pro tip. We got potatoes boiling. If everything in the pot or contained around the pot is metal, use a glovey thingy because it's hot. You know what? We probably should have used more broccoli. That's looking good. It's looking good. I think they're done. Move them around and try and get one from the center. Make sure that it's good. This knife isn't working for me. Bite it. It's hot though. That's pretty good. You don't want it too soft. Chopsticks do work. I already threw them in there. So this is pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna turn this off. Potato. I don't know, they seem pretty good, but I can't really tell. So instead of that, what we're gonna do is the tea, and then we'll get into the other stuff because, again, tea is very important. Here's what you wanna do. You're making a gallon of tea. You need a container that can contain a gallon of tea. Do you need to rinse it? I don't know. Maybe, but did you just have tea in it earlier today? Yeah. Is there anything wrong with it now? No. If you want to rinse it, sure. If you don't, that's okay. But I'm going to rinse it because, I don't know. Oh, because I have loose leaf. That's the reason I've been rinsing them recently. Loose leaf, it sort of stays in there. You don't necessarily need those grounds in there, but yeah. So now what we're gonna do is take our kitchen funnel. Very important step. Put the, hello. Hold on. Put the funnel in the tea. Bacteria, no. I mean, yeah, sure, if that's what you think, sure. Unless the empty, yeah, so you leave this in the fridge all the time, no matter what. And if you finish it earlier today, you probably don't need to, I mean, it's the same thing. I'll lick it right, it's fine. Now then, we're gonna take our sugar. You know what? I said imperial sugar. I just realized they only deliver the freaking HEB sugar. So that's unfortunate, but that's what we got. This is roughly 1/4 of a cup. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna use the funnel, we're gonna pinch the end, we're gonna fill it once, boom, let it drop. Fill it twice, boom, let it drop. Fill it 3 times, let it drop. Fill it 4 times, let it drop. And then add a little bit. Nice. What we're using here is actually half of the recommended sugar because sweet tea uses the same principles as Kool-Aid. In order to make a gallon of Kool-Aid, you need 2 cups of sugar. Read the instructions. So, we have our funnel here still. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pour from the previous mentioned, whatever this is, bowl or whatever, pot. And we needed the edges right here in order to pour it in. That's why we use this one and not the other one. See? Think it through. Once you got this rhythm though, you don't have to worry about this. You just got it. So you're gonna pour in like this. Oh, it's so freaking hot. I would agree, Brackus. That's the way it's supposed to be, but that's not what I'm making. I've been trying to cut down on the sugar. So we have our loose leaf tea right here. You just want to give that a little squeeze. Nice. Put that right there. And then we got our whole tea bag. You want to squeeze it a little bit on the edge. It's freaking hot. Boom, done. Then we're going to throw this away. We don't need this no more. Boom. Rinse. Boom. Now then, Yeah, it's fine. Okay, this is the way you do it. Okay, so now you were worried about grain, right? You were worried about the granules and stuff. What you want to do is you want to take this bad boy. So you can see all the sugar in the bottom? That's fine. Start mixing it. Just keep mixing it. You know why? Because it's freaking hot. That's right. It's freaking hot. Boom, we're doing it. We're doing it. You see the smoke coming out of it? Perfect. That's what we want. Yeah. Your fingers hurt a little bit? That's okay. That's good. Boom. You see any grains in there? You see it spinning any grains? Huh? The glass was cold. Has it ever broken? No. We're doing great. Trust me. Look, you guys are all using math and science and all this stuff. I'm just telling you how to do it, okay? You come up with your own reasons why I'm right. That's fine. So, now we have this. We go back to our filtered water. Right here. And remember, it was pointed out, it's cold. And we just go right into the funnel. Go into the funnel because it's a lot easier to get into than the like lip thing. Boom, just like that. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on, hold on. Yup, Glass jug's the way to go. You know how hard it is to find a gallon glass pitcher? It's impossible. Use a jug. No, not ice, not ice. Ice is gross. Ice is disgusting. Ice is disgusting. Don't use ice. Potatoes should be done. Sure is hot in here. Whew. I have a couple solutions for everyone. Don't worry, we're getting there. But I got you. I got everything figured out. See, we got a bit of foam here. That's from spinning. If you manage to spin it right, you won't get a ton of this foam, but you'll get a little bit. It's actually kind of sweet. You should slurp it off the top if you want to. That's fine. Yo, Nightbot coming in with the let's drink some junk. Yeah. And it's gonna go up through the funnel, but that's okay. It'll pop. It's fine. It's just bubbles. All right. So this is what we have now. A beautiful jug of tea. It's not too hot currently, but let me make sure I have it. Yeah. You want to reuse an old cup that's made out of plastic. Why? It doesn't matter. Use whatever cup you want. This is the cups I like, okay? Boom. You want ice? You want ice? Ice is disgusting. Ice has little particulates and stuff in it. The filters get all nasty or whatever. I got you though. These are ice cubes. They go in the freezer. They're made out of metal. You can put them in the dishwasher. Boom. And you pour that bad boy. That's nice. Moving on. There's a place here that is near Southside. I would say it's roughly the same value, or not the same value, the same goodness, but better value. Right. I don't think Southside would sponsor me, but you know, whatever. Mostly because I don't eat meat for most of the week, so what are you gonna do? Moving on though. Let's do the potatoes next. Let's do the potatoes next. Strainer? Nope. Strainer? Nope. Yep. Boom. Whoops, that was loud. Now then, you want to strain off the water from your potatoes. It's freaking hot though. Get yourself a strainer. If you don't have a strainer, that's fine. Use one of those things that's for what's it like the salad spinner? Use one of those things. Those little baskets works just the same. It's fine. You can pour some of the water off ahead of time. That's fine. It's probably better to do that. And then you just want to slowly pour it into your strainer. Slowly. I can't see anything. That's what we want. Ow! Okay, they're still hot. Heads up. Normally, I would just leave this in the sink, but since I'm cooking so much stuff, there's a couple items in the sink, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to pour this stuff into a bowl now that it's drained out, you know? But I'm going to save this. I'm reusing it. Mostly because I like that one. This is one tip I do know. If you're looking to pour something into something else, I do have an Instaperma button, yes. You can use your bowl and put it on top of the thing, and then just flip it. Whoops. And then just flip it over. I got it, don't worry. Anyway, well, that sucks. We have dumped, because I was playing around and trying to show you, we have dumped most of the potatoes into the sink, but don't worry. I put the cutting board in there because I'm smart. I plan ahead, so it all landed on the cutting board. So I'm just gonna rinse it off. Ow, it's freaking hot. Okay, it's really hot. Well, nothing. Why would anyone use that now? That's crazy. No, I'm gonna eat this food no matter what. I only know of one person who has enough points for that. He doesn't hang out here anymore, so I don't think that'll happen. But if you do happen to pour most of your potatoes into the sink on accident, and then you need to scoop it out with your hands off of the cutting board that you put in there earlier, that will give you a good sense of how soft the potatoes are. And they are premium soft. Moving on. This is the bowl we used for the potatoes earlier. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just got nervous about the sound. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a thing called a roux. Do I know what that really is? No, I don't. Does Shelter know what that is? Yes, definitely. But here's how you make it. First, you melt butter, then you put some flour in, then you put milk in. Wait. Yeah. And then you put the cheese in. Yep. Get your butter. Oh, wait, hold on. Get everything you need for this ahead of time, okay? It's gonna be a little crazy, so. Uh-oh. Where's my flour? Uh-oh. Don't worry, I got it. Squirrel Mornay sauce ruins the base. Look, okay, I'm not a doctor, okay? Is that fake butter? I don't know, probably. It's country crock, who cares? It's all the same junk. Use this, it's better than whatever you're talking about. Now then, open up everything. Because, like I said, it's gonna get a little crazy. This is my flour, but it's in a bag. Not all the same junk? Okay, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. Fork? Wait, fork? Do I want a fork? Yeah. The ingredients beg to differ. There's no way to prove to you that it's the same thing except to cook you the same thing twice with two different methods and then let you taste them and try to identify which one's which. But that would give you a 50-50 chance. So in theory, I would need to cook roughly 10 things with one of them being different and see if you can taste the difference. And there's no way that I could possibly do that in any sort of scenario that makes sense. So you can say they're the same or they're different, and I could say they're the same, and it doesn't matter. Turn your heat back on. You want it to be on a low heat, but normally the pot is hotter than this. It's been a little while. Normally I use the same pot that I cooked the broccoli in, but it's a different pot. So I let it cool or whatever. So right now I'm just heating up the pot a little bit. I can tell that it's heating up, so I'm gonna turn it down to low. And then what you wanna do is put some butter or whatever you think it should be into an amount that makes a puddle. I'm using this much. Now remember, we gotta do a whole pound of cheese, so you're gonna need more butter. I don't know how much exactly. Let's double what I just put in. This much. Don't worry if it's not accurate because we can always add other liquids in later, like the milk. Nice. Now we're just letting our butter melt. Yeah. Any questions while we wait? Can you go to the bathroom? Yes. Take us with you. Would you like some butter? Or whatever you call it. Eat it. Smell it. It's fine. This is this. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna do the thing we were talking about earlier. Woo! I touched the pan. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There is a step we need to do before that. Hold on. It's an old pan. Relax. That's why we're using that one. Relax. We actually need to do something else first. Check this out. This is a life hack, man. I'll take this. Strain out your broccoli, okay? Oh, wait, hold on. I got another one of these plates, whatever. So we're gonna strain our broccoli. Just use the lid, it's fine. You probably won't dump them in, but even if you do, you got that backup. Don't worry. Also remember, there's not a lot of water in here, so. Nice. Now then, this is gonna be hot. Expect it, okay? Put it down in the sink if you got to. Reach in, grab that little like metal thing and pull it up. Try and close it a little bit. Pull it up. It's freaking hot. And pour it onto your plate. Nice. Look at all this broccoli. Now then, you might be thinking, what? There's still broccoli in the pan and you got it all messed up? Well, we need this. This is the thing we need. I'll show you why. Now then. Remember how we were melting the butter? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're melting the butter over this burner right here. This is the burner right here. We're gonna take this. It's made out of metal. We're gonna put it right behind the burner. We're gonna put our pot up like this, okay? Why? Freaking, I don't know. It seems right, okay? Nope, trust me, dude, okay? What we're doing is we're melting the butter here in the edge because we're going to mix. If we did it all over, all of the butter would be all over the pan, and we don't want that. We want all the butter right here in the corner. The roux needs surface area to make properly? Bet. This is how I do it. This is how I do it every time. This is the best way to do it. Trust. So, we're finishing up melting that butter. We're just waiting a little bit. I pulled it off too soon because I didn't have the thing, but you know, it's fine. This burner's not on, by the way. None of these burners are on. I'm leaning over the oven, but I'm not touching it because I'm not dumb. Okay. Whoops. Now then. This is melted butter, as you can see. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna add, no, I don't wanna do that. Normally I would put it into the holder. This is for like holding your stirring things, but because it's tilted, I don't wanna do that. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna add in flour. How much flour? I don't know. Just make it the exact same amount as you have of butter. And you're gonna mix it in until all the flour is like a Play-Doh kind of paste, okay? See how it's grabbing the flour up off of the edges and stuff? That's good, that's good. It's gonna keep grabbing that flour and bringing it down in. And you say, oh no, this is not good. This is not the way we should do this. No, 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 trust me, trust me. I'm gonna add a little more flour. Well, glad I didn't need that. Perfect. How many handfuls is that? I don't know, I didn't use my hands. This is too much flour. We've used too much flour, confirmed. When it can't pull it off of the rest of the pan, that is too much, okay? But now we know. You could add more butter and get it more, you know, more like the goal, but I'm just gonna use more milk instead because I don't know if you know this, milk and butter are made out of the same thing. Is this milk and this butter made out of the same thing? No, probably not, but who cares? And why do we do this? I don't know. I have a guess. My guess is that the butter flour mixes more smoothly with the milk, but I don't know for sure. I'm not a doctor. Well, and unfortunately, I can't even do dab. I just do like the amount. So now we're going to pour in milk and make a sauce. Yes, it's a sauce, but whatever. We're going to pour in enough milk to cover all of this flour junk we just made. Like so. And now we mix it up until it becomes a smooth consistency. No, 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 I don't mean a chef. I mean a doctor. Someone who has studied the art of something. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit so you can see my technique where I use the guiding finger on the fork. I spilled a little bit. That's okay. We're gonna clean the oven afterwards. If you don't spill anything, you never clean the oven. And if you never clean the oven, that's gross. Now then, we're making a good paste. This is pretty pasty. Like I said, I used a little too much flour, so I'm going to add in more milk. Just a little bit. The heat sanitizes it. You'd think so, but unfortunately, if you're eating things off of the oven after you drop them, you kind of need it to be spotless. If you're not, then sure, do whatever you want. This is actually a little thick still anyway. What the heck? Hey. Little more milk. We want it more runny than not because we're adding so much cheese. So I actually added a lot of milk there. Hopefully getting the consistency that I want here. Plus we are still on a tiny bit of heat, the lowest amount of heat I can actually get. So that's helping it to coalesce as well. Do I want it to do that? I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to stir and it's difficult to focus on where my hand is. But as you can see, we are losing a lot of the chunkiness or whatever. So we're mixing it down into a smoother paste. It's real hot over here. I don't know if you can feel it, but it's freaking hot. We still have a little bit more chunkiness than I would like, so I'm gonna add a little more milk. Again, going for a smooth, sort of liquidy consistency over a smooth paste consistency. I believe I used the word paste before, but you'll know it when you see it. Don't worry. The cheese sauce is actually the most important part, so expect to spend a lot of time on this section. I wonder if I can... All right, you're in the microwave. Oh, I know what the consistency is we're going for. We're going for really loose nacho cheese. Like, maybe, oh, what's it called? The movie theater? Did I say mac and cheese? Nacho cheese? Nacho cheese. Yeah. Yeah, you are currently in the microwave facing down towards the stove, so that's cool. You gotta make weird noises just to keep yourself entertained. I would like a little more milk just to get rid of some of the bumpies here. Bloop. All right, that should be enough. I think we're getting close. We're also getting close to the edge. Oh, and then it happened. Don't eat that. We're gonna tilt ourselves down a little bit. Wait, is this hot? All right, we're good. Just to give ourselves a little more space here to work with the mixing. So kind of like pancake batter? I don't know. I've never made pancakes from batter, I don't think. Well, I guess I have. I don't know. Yeah, sure, pancake batter. Cake batter? I don't know. Don't eat this though. You'd think it'd be good, but it's just flour and milk and butter. It's not that good. But if you are curious, when you eat it, what you're looking for is, ow, freaking hot. You want less flour taste than you think there should be, because it's mostly butter and water, right? Just go until it's not hot anymore, or until you're too hot. I turned the burner off just to help myself because I'm in my Christmas sweater. It's beginning to look a lot like broccoli and cheese. Soon we'll be eating. I don't know, like freaking this, okay? Why even tilt it? Oh no, the tilt is super important. You do not want to mix it in up there. You want everything coming back down. It's important. It's an important part of the process. Yeah. So once you got like sort of a goopiness, this might actually still be a little too thick, but you want to add your cheese. Remember, any cheese you drop, that's yours. You eat that. You want to add it in slow. You want to be like, kapow, 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 kapow. And you want to mix it up. You want to mix it up from there. And it's gonna be lumpy like this, right? Disgusting. Hit your heat just to help the cheese destroy itself, but you can add in some more cheese and mix it up in there. Whoops, we dropped a lot, but I can't eat that, it's too far away. Kapow! And then mix it up again. No, this is too thick. We're gonna add more milk. It's crazy, but we're doing it. That's a lot of milk, but we got a lot of cheese. I didn't know how much cheese we actually made. I'm expanding the tilt again, and I'm getting in there. Woo! I'm splashing a little bit, but don't worry. I'm gonna pull this way so I can actually hold it on the tilt. And I'm just gonna mix it in and mix it in, kind of like we're kneading, you know? We're kneading. We're trying to get the cheese melted into the sauce, but also keep it a sauce. It's difficult. Those black flakes are pepper. No, don't worry, I'm not scraping the freaking pan. Don't worry, there's no black flakes. You guys are too worried about your pans. You'll get there. This? Dang. We use so much cheese, good grief. That's a lot of cheese, man. But I want to use it all. Yeah, there's never enough cheese. But look how smooth we're getting. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, it looks so freaking good. I'm gonna add a little more milk so that I can add more cheese. Put the block in. Yeah, if I was making cheese making broccoli just for myself. Oh, wait, I am. All right, I'm gonna add in the rest of the cheese here. Woo! Don't worry, I'm fine. Any cheese you leave is yours, but you want all the cheese in there. Trust me. Nom, 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 nom. And now we're gonna fold it and run it one more time. We're doing the same thing over and over again. It's like making Damascus steel. You know, a good cheese sauce. It's a lot of folding. But always on that tilt. The tilt is important, okay? Oh, was there a doggo? I missed it. Where'd he go? All right, dude, whatever. Yeah, I think we got there. It took a couple turns along the way, but I think we got there. And I know what you're thinking. Are we gonna have enough cheese sauce? I don't know. I don't know either. I would say an equal ratio, 50-50, just like the pie. Speaking of, don't forget, we're gonna do pie right after this. Ooh, it's hot. Is it hot? Ooh, it's hot. Yeah. Perfect Damascus steel. What's up? Look, say anything you want about the process, and then tell me that doesn't look freaking good as a cheese sauce. Ooh-wee. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat off. I'm gonna stir it a little more just to prove my point. And then what we're gonna do is, I'm actually gonna use this one that I had the cheese on. I'm gonna put some of the broccoli on it. This is more for like a plating thing. Normally I would keep all the broccoli together, but whatever. Oh, hey, by the way, put your milk up and your butter. Oh wait, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We're making mashed potatoes. Don't do it. Have some tea? Now I'm in. Let me see if I can get you over here. Wait, oh, you're going the wrong way. Let's go this way. Yeah, fork's probably hot, but you know what? It's fine, it's fine. So here's what we have. We have our broccoli. Oh, you're not very tall. I'll put you on the butter. Are you tall enough? No? Now you're too tall. Questions and answers. Boom, right there. We got our broccoli. We got our cheese. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, yeah. Get in there. Nice. Ooh, doggy. Did you put any seasonings? No. Cheese, butter, flour, milk. Good. Oh, yeah. That's so good. I'm the greatest. Ow. Sometimes. No, this is how I cook all the time. This is how I cook it. This is how I make it. So, sometimes you're gonna have it a little more floury. Sometimes you're gonna have it a little more smooth. It's all about how you make it, and that's part of the process. But I'm gonna eat all of this tonight. Every single part of this I'm gonna eat tonight. So there you go. Next time I cook it, it'll be a little different. Oh man, it's so good. I'm gonna put it everywhere on. Over here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. It's like lava. It's like cheese lava coming out of the freaking volcano of the cheese doom. Really scrape the cheese out of there and trigger chat. That's the perfect part. Alright, anyway. Moving on. Oh wait, I have more broccoli. Hey, what's up, broccoli? Whoops. Pour some broccoli on me. Where's my fork? Anyway, where was I? Mashed potato. Mixing bowl. Okay. Unfortunately, mashed potatoes are basically the exact same thing. Do you not have window blinds? No. Which window is that? That one's over there. You can see that. Can you see? I don't know. Down here, it's actually that volcano film stuff that everybody's using. Everybody in my neighborhood has it. But it goes over and it like blocks what you can really see. And it also creates rainbows when the sun goes through it. So I have pictures of my cats like playing in rainbows and stuff. It's very cool. It's not reflective though. You can kind of see through it, but not very well. The other window has it on both sides, but that top one fell down. And the blinds are right there. I have not installed them yet. Those are the only 2 windows that I have not finished. I finished all the rest of the windows in the whole house. We just happen to be looking at my failure, okay? Great. Moving on. Put your potatoes in there. The stuff they put on bathroom windows? Yeah, but you can get it big. When you're mashing potatoes, use the biggest bowl you can get away with. It's just so much easier, okay? You get your potatoes. It's better if they're hot, but I was playing around. Well, you're on the butter. That makes it a little difficult. It takes a lifetime to make a home. True. Get another fork. Put some butter in. How much butter? I don't know, man. This much? This much. Maybe 2 forkfuls of butter. All right. And then put some milk in there. How much milk? Not a lot of milk. You don't want a lot of milk, okay? Maybe enough milk to just sort of cover the very, very bottom of the bowl, okay? Then you get a masher. I actually have a masher. You just kill them like that, right? But I'm gonna use the whisk. And I'm gonna use the whisk because some people don't have a masher. And so what you wanna do is, they should be as soft as they can possibly be. The whisk was for the cheese sauce? No. Don't get it. That would be this one. This one's a baby one. You want the big one for mashed potatoes. So what you want to do is you want to take it, you just want to stab them. You want to stab them so much. And then, pro tip, you want to put them on top of your freaking oven mitt so that they don't make that terrible noise. Even though I think it's fine, I know you don't want it. And what you could do is you could smash them up against all the edges in order to like really smash them. But don't go too high because then they all gets flung out. Flinged. Yeah, smash them. And then once you get them like pretty smashed to where they look like that nasty mayo kind of spread that some aunt always brings to the family reunion, you know, it's like probably mostly just condiments, but someone says it's a full side dish, and you're like, I guess. Then you can start mixing like this. And what's gonna happen is, you're gonna get a ball of it in the freaking center of the whisk. That's okay too, just shake it out. Also, you want your consistency to be more like what we just had, the like fluidy kind of thing, you know? So, a little more milk here. Nice. Mix them all up again. I'm gonna pull them down to the center, mix them in with that freaking goo that I have in the middle. I wish I could show you this more better, but this is what we got.
My cat says, "What's up?" Oh, I found one that I didn't smash, so I'm just gonna smash it. Nice job. Alright, here's what we have right here. Hoi, hoi. So it's kind of like, it doesn't look that appetizing, but that's because it's not super smushy yet. And what we want to do is we want to get it to where it's pretty liquidy. Looks good? No. This is not good yet. We're not there yet. I would say maybe we could probably add a little more butter and some milk just because smoother is better. I wish the potatoes were warmer. It would be easier to add in butter. But I'm just going to throw that right in the center. I'm going to pour a little butter on, or milk on top of the butter. Does that help? No, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, skin on the potatoes for sure. That's why we use the red tiny ones. Yeah, really get in there. Get that noise going. Smash the butter right into the center. Mix it all up. Yeah. If you have a hand mixer, this goes a lot more faster than even the potato masher, but this is for the basics, you know. We got a couple potatoes that aren't smashed, so we're gonna smash them. Now we can use the end of the whisk to really finish up the lumpy kind of stuff, you know. Get in there. Anywhere you see lumps, you just smash. Needs chives. Sour cream. Sour cream is disgusting. Whoop, we're spinning the whole thing. WAP is hilarious. Oh, sorry. What we're doing is we're really mashing those suckers down in there. Really get the violence with every stab of your whisk right into your potatoes. They taste better the more rage you put into them. These are rage potatoes, red rage potatoes. Oop. It's a little sticky. I would prefer it to not be that sticky, but I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to ruin the potatoey flavor, okay? See how it's legit like sticking to the edges though? That's a mashed potato. Imagine chunks of potato doing that. That's impossible. It is the same consistency as the cheese sauce. It's good. It's not warm anymore because unfortunately I spent so much time on the broccoli and cheese, but that is how you make it. Now then, I would call it done, and I'm gonna call it done because I would eat it the way it is. So I think it's done. Touch the oven to see if it's still hot. It's not. You drop them in. Oh yeah, I did drop them. It happens, okay? It happens. The ratio of effort energy loss to calorie received seems disproportionately high. You think I'm losing more calories than I'm gaining? Did you see the broccoli?
I could show you the broccoli again. The deviled eggs. I like 2 deviled eggs. More than that, I don't want them. Here's why. Deviled eggs are made out of eggs and also like pickles and freaking like mustard and like some other junk. Ugh. Ugh. If I could have just egg, that would be great. I would eat that, okay? Look, Southern people do. Southern people put pickles in there. I would like half a boiled egg. Yes, we do. Look up some recipes. Just type in how to make deviled eggs. I bet there's pickles in that junk. Honestly, pickles are the only thing that make them good as an additive. Mayo and mustard are disgusting. Anyway, back on topic. What was the topic? We're gonna work on the exactly. Why bother with them? I would like you to bring just 2 halves of boiled eggs, please. I would like that, but no one ever brings that. No one's like, "Hey, I brought these to the family reunion." Barbecue sauce is worse than mustard, but better than mayo. Yeah. Anyway, so we're moving on to the pie. We're going to have a pumpkin pie. What? What do you want? Do you have something else? Anything to add? Pick up? Hi. Yeah, this is the one that hugs me. She's very cute. Her name is Heart. No relation. Yeah, you're gripping into my shoulder. I feel it, yes. Meow. I'm not gonna put these bits in my butt. Okay, don't look at the food. Be gone. Alright, cool. I rinse my hands off. Use your table runner for your towel. If you remember from the beginning, the prep area of the stream. There you go. And then pumpkin pie, not sweetie pie, pumpkin pie. We're going to be prepping a pumpkin pie. So, like I said, get out all your ingredients. I'm gonna pull this maybe a little closer right here. Oh, nope. Oh, all right. All right, so first things first. Wow sweater? Oh yeah, it's cool, right? What you want to do is you want to break the little seal or whatever. You want to get the packaging off of there. You want to pull it out like that and set it on the oven. Nice. There you are. And we're done with the pumpkin pie. You want to get out your Cool Whip. You want to open the Cool Whip. Don't forget, on everything of Cool Whip, whoop, There's a tiny thing that has recipes on it that nobody looks at. And then you want to add your Cool Whip to your pot. Very nice. And the goal is to ruin it for anyone else by cutting a hole right in the center. And then cutting a hole right in the center. There we go. All right, get your hair out of the way like we said at the beginning. Nice. Ow. That's so good. Oh. Let's move. Like that. Pretty good. And there you have it. Whoops, that was loud. All right. Now you got to do the Hold on. Yo, this is so good. You know how I got too much pot. You know how at the end of the episodes of the cooking shows, they do the freaking side scroll view kind of thing where they're like, in this episode we learned how to make broccoli with cheese sauce, homemade mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie, as well as sweet tea. Thanks for stopping by, whatever. So we will now take questions. If anyone has any questions, I will take them now. You have a question. You can go to the bathroom. Oh, why? Okay, we're going back to Gob's questions from the interview. Simply because it doesn't matter, but it made me laugh. Are you afraid of getting banned for showing that vicious cream pie on stream? Yes. What are mini brands? Oh God, this again. Oh, wait, I'm not even going in order. Awkward. When is the next cooking stream and what will you be cooking? So, as you don't know, this is actually a test stream. What I really want to do is I want to, if you don't know, me and my homies, we're in a Discord called the Soggy Boys. It's not for my stream. It's just where we hang out, right? And so what I want to do is I want to have a channel or maybe a discussion outside of there where they don't tell me what it is. They just give me a list of the ingredients. So they specifically decide okay, we want you to cook a panini or something, right? So I want to make a panini, or they want me to make a panini, and what'll happen is that it'll just be a list. So it'll be like the bread, the cheese, the whatever's in a panini, because I don't know, avocado or something, and then I have to figure it out. So I just go and buy whatever the list is, and then I have to figure out what I'm making. So like maybe fettuccine alfredo, I got the pasta, cool, I could probably guess that. But if it's like flour and water and stuff, I wouldn't know, you know what I mean? So that is hopefully the next cooking stream. I don't know how it's gonna work exactly, but I think it'll be interesting. What are mini brands? So this is a advent calendar for mini brands. You gotta buy your advent calendar early because they sell out. I'm gonna take this out. Buy your advent calendar early, or you'll only get the ones that are like crappy chocolate. And so mini brands are very small, tiny versions of actual products. For example, it'll be like Lysol wipes, but this big, okay? And they're all super small, super cute, legit products or whatever. You'll see like a Pepsi can or like a footlong from Sonic or whatever, but it's all very small, right? So that's what they are, and that's what that is. This one is a tea advent calendar. Merry Christmas. Are you afraid of getting banned? I'm not. Unfortunately, I don't think I would ever do anything even unintentionally to get banned unless I accidentally showed someone who was nearby or something, but that's all I can think of. Horde or Alliance, and why it matters. Okay, so I currently play Alliance, I think, but I'm not playing anymore because God pointed out how ugly the models are. And I really defended WoW, and I said, oh no, it's not ugly, it's pretty, they keep updating it, there's a lot of pretty stuff, right? But if you actually look at it, if you actually go and look, it's true, it's not pretty. It's pretty old and pretty ugly if you want to use the word pretty. So unfortunately, I'm not playing WoW anymore. It really sucks, but it is what it is. I do want to play the current Dragonflight. I'm not currently buying any games at all. I'm on a no-buy, so I don't have it, so I won't be playing it anyway, even though I want to. But I got other projects going, so it doesn't matter. So currently I'm not playing either, but I would say if I were playing, I would be playing Alliance because I could probably find someone who also wanted to play on Alliance. However, I have swapped back and forth multiple times because someone says, hey, do you want to play WoW with me? And I say, yes, I'll play anywhere you want. I'll play anything you want. It doesn't matter. I just want to play with other people. So if I can find someone to play with, then that's what I choose. I was Horde before this most recent time, but I've swapped like 6 or 7 times. I got a bunch of 70s, bunch of 80s, a couple 90s probably, maybe 500s, maybe 5 110s, because I keep swapping back and forth just to play with people. There you go. I'm catching up. Mini brands are the best, all right? How much sugar did you add to your sweet tea? Roughly 1 cup and maybe less than a fourth. A cup is the goal, but you add a little bit in. What tea brand do you use? Lipton tea for sure. I also have Tetley's. I also have... Let's go this way. So here's Lipton up here. Whoa, my brain. Here's Lipton. We also have the sugar. Here's my bag of Tetley's. I took it out of the box because it was too big. This is Mata? Oh shoot, I forgot what it's called. This is Mata. This is green tea with mint. These are the Arizona teas. This is like green tea of other types. This is the berries, kind of junky type. These are the canisters of the good tea that I was given by the people who like the Mad Hatter. And then I also have chai teas. Woo! There it goes. All right, I have a bunch of different flavors of chai tea. That's coffee over there, I think. This
is Pu'er. It's a fermented Chinese tea, and I think there's one more, but I don't know where it is. Sweet tea with lemon. No, just sweet tea, no lemon. Oh, with or without instructions. I don't think I need instructions for the things I make, but I do often read instructions for new stuff. Lemons suck. Easy peasy. Oh God, I lost chat. Did you boil your tea bags or do you just heat them until they are almost ready to boil? How many tea bags did you use? So you're supposed to not boil the water, but I do boil the water because it's easier. Unfortunately, that's just easier. So I let the water boil, then I put in 1 large gallon bag in order to make a gallon of tea. This is our gallon of tea here. Boom. How many tea bags? So it's just 1 gallon bag and then a little bit of the fancy tea in order to make it taste like the fancy tea. What is an advent calendar? Advent calendars are unreachable. 1 moment, please. Oh, great. Now I dropped that. We're going up. I'm yelling timber. Hoi. This is an advent calendar for each day of the month of December. You open one. So in this case, I would be opening 1 bag of tea and hopefully drinking that 1 bag of tea in order to make tea or whatever. But it's normally like prizes, mostly for kids. It's like candy and stuff like that. And you just open 1 every day of December. I should get an advent calendar. True. What are you thankful for in 2022? I am thankful that even though my job has a lot of stuff that sucks, there's a lot of points that make it easy as well, so that I can balance the parts that suck with the parts that are easy and not worry about it too much in order to survive. And also that all you peeps are hanging out for this random stupid junk that I like to do, because really every time I'm like, oh man, that would be so funny, and I try it, people show up and they're like, that's funny. So I'm really thankful for that, which I guess means I'm thankful for you, but I didn't want to just start off with I'm thankful for you because that's what everyone says. What will you be thankful for in 2023? Let's see, 2023. I guess that I can just continue having fun. I think I have a lot of fun right now, and I do a lot of fun stuff. Pretty much anything I think of, I have the ability to do. Not like I won the lottery or anything, but within reason. So that's nice. That's like a comfortable life. So I will be thankful for that. I think it will continue into 2023. They do have a dragon race now. I know. I follow them on Instagram. It's very annoying. But if you look at the models, they don't look that good. I'm just saying. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Or 25 years from now? Well, probably not up here. I am on the stool above my food. 5 years from now, I'll probably have a different job, but still within the same realm that I have currently. I might move, but as you know, the goal is to buy a piece of land and experiment with it. I would like to stream from a field. I think that's hilarious, and I really want to do that. So if I can save the cash, I had the cash saved up, but bought a house instead. It was the right move at the right time, I think. So buying land, which is less useful, and more just for fun, and sort of a money investment, hopefully, unless it depreciates. So I would like to be in 5 years just goofing off, streaming on some random piece of land somewhere, like trying to build sandcastles. And I do know, I watched a video one time on how to build sandcastles correctly, so I'm pretty sure I could do it. Or like digging a pool myself or whatever. In 25 years, let's see. I'll be close to retiring, so I'll be trying to make it through. I don't know if I'll be in the same place.
like job-wise. I probably will have moved to a different house. In 25 years, hopefully that piece of land that in 5 years I'll just be goofing off on, I'll be able to build an actual house to retire in and then rent the other house. So I guess chilling. 100 is 550. One of your clocks are off? True. Technically both are off. But, Highs level 60, yummy. How did you make the soy sauce tea? Disgusting. Although I did make that G Fuel tea one time. That was hilarious. You only eat meat on the weekends. Yes. Will you do any cooking streams on the weekends so you can cook us meat? Yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, like, I don't really have like a need for meat or not meat, because I don't really care about food. So that makes it difficult to be like, oh, I want to show you this. You know what I mean? So there's that. But yeah, I mean, like, I'll cook meat. I don't care. Or eat meat or whatever. That's fine. Don't boil the tea. That's true. Yeah. Okay. So I was counting down. There, I countdown calendar. Little prizes. All right. Cool. Actually, really tall. Hilarious. Stupid stuff. Tiny houses. Yeah. So, if I won the lottery, I would build like maybe 5 tiny houses, and I would say, come hang out with me. If you want to stay for a month, that's fine. If you want to stay for 3 days, whatever, that's cool. See the city around me or don't, just chill. Let's play games. Like, I'm fine with all that stuff. If I won the lottery. Camping and fishing stream. Ugh. 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 I don't think I can do that, man. Fishing's so boring. I'll try maybe one day. Will I make homemade pasta? I mean, I could try, but I don't know how. So I would have to like research and all that stuff, and that would be difficult. Unless it's like lasagna. Does that count? I mean, that's just a bunch of flat flour and eggs, right? That seems easy. When will the first HeartsCon happen? I think that's funny. But, so I was actually going to invite people this year, honestly. There are a lot of people in this chat right now, and a lot of people that I know through RP and other stuff that live around here. If you live near Austin, I know you do. I already know. We've discussed it previously. There's a bunch of you. I think it would be really cool to like go to a big Whataburger and just hang for a couple hours and stream it and be like, look, these are all the people you know. This is this person and this is this person and we met in this whatever. So I do think that it's very cool, and it's an idea that I had, but at the same time, it's like, hey, do you want to come hang out in real life? Why would you? Because, yeah, we're friends, but we have this, like, it's called, like, a parasocial relationship, right? It exists, but it doesn't exist exactly as we think it does. Everybody has this different view of the relationship that we have. So, yeah, sure, I could invite a bunch of people, but will it be the same as the events that I have in RP where people just don't show up or whatever? Maybe, but then they would feel bad, and they would also feel bad for saying no. If you don't make it in RP, like, that's fine. It's just something you didn't make it to. But if you turn someone down in real life, or you say, oh, I can't make it, it's last minute, you feel bad. And I don't want my friends to be like, oh, I feel bad for not doing this thing. Like, I don't care if you don't want to come or not, but it's hard to say that and hard to express it, you know, and make it legit so that they don't feel it. And like, there's all these feelings involved. So that's what I think. Yeah. When will you be transitioning into van life. I'm not. I have been homeless before. It's not something I recommend. And it's not doable, I guess, long term. And I'm a very sort of long term kind of person. So I don't think I would do it. But if you are looking for van life, the person whose music I use for streaming, who said I can use the music because I pay for it, is ETC Kid. And he is streaming from a van. He makes improv music, and what he's done is he's rigged it up so that he can stream his music from the van and also travel through the desert where he lives or has a apartment or home or something. I don't know. But if you want to check that stuff out, he's doing it right now. He just started. He's been test streaming from his driveway. So he's got a couple at least van streams, and I would check that out. Yeah. I'll send you the vid I used. Nailed it on the first try. Oh, for pasta. Gotcha. Define near. Oh, God. Is 20 hours near enough? I mean, if you want to come, I guess. Yeah, sure. You mean HeartsCon or whatever? Yeah, sure. I mean, chill. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hey, I cut out. I'm the greatest. What else? Yeah. Man, I talked a lot. Any more questions? Quick, spam questions. What is your favorite color? I could just put the stuff up, actually. Do you like the new house? Yeah, it's pretty cool. What is your least favorite food to cook? So, okay, if I'm cooking something, it means I'm going to eat it. What's my least favorite thing to cook and then eat? I think omelets. Omelets are tough to me. I don't know what the correct heat is or something, and I feel like I always get them wrong-ish. I mean, they still come out fine. Like, it's edible and it's got veggies in it, and I try to do the foldy thing or whatever, but I think omelets are just difficult, you know? Yeah. Do you like the new house? I do. It's really spacious and open. Ta-da! Yeah. And that's why I don't have a bunch of stuff. Just because leaving it open, it's not crowded like it used to be. So I can throw the ball inside for my doggo, or mess with my cats and have them run around, or run around with any of them. So yeah. Plus it's got 2 levels, so the cats can hang out upstairs. The doggo can have this whole bottom section. Yeah. It's good. When will you be playing Project Zomboid again? I'll play Project Zomboid. I don't mind. I don't feel like it has a point. So I think the earliest I would be willing to do it is next year, simply because we're starting a we're starting a server story and everything. So I normally play for at least a month when I play, if not throughout whatever the season is. So probably through the end of the year I'll be playing. So there you go. So Project Zomboid probably wouldn't be until next year, unless it was a 1-day kind of thing, which sucks. I don't have Don't Starve Together. I don't have it because I don't have anyone to play with, because yes, I do have friends to play with, but I can't be let's play this right now. And that's what I would need in order to play it. It's not that none of these people will play with me. I know all my friends will play with me if we wanted or whatever, but I'll buy a game and never play it, just like Preceptor. Like it's like I'll buy the game. Like I have 1,000 games, right? And a bunch of them are multiplayer because I'm like, oh snap, I want to play this with someone else, or I want to play this on stream, and I just never do because it doesn't work out scheduling. Like I'm already scheduled for RP, so how could I possibly get into Don't Starve Together or whatever, at least for longer than a day, you know? Will you play Arc 2 when it releases? No. From what I understand, Arc 2 is releasing relatively soon, and I'm not buying games until the next Steam Summer Sale, so I don't think I can. Unless it's gifted to me, which don't do that. I don't need it gifted to me. I'm probably not going to play it if you gift it to me. I was just saying the only reason I would even be able to play it is if it was gifted to me. Because I'm not buying games. I don't know if you just heard, but I don't play a bunch of the games that I buy, so I have a million games that I've never played, so I don't buy games currently. I thought you were only not buying games the rest of the year. No, what I said was I will not buy games for a year. I did not know WoW was having an expansion. I did not know that Stray was coming out so soon. There's a couple other games that are on the list that have released or will release that I couldn't get. So, unfortunate. Sent the link, all you need to know. About pasta, I assume. Thank you. I appreciate your knowledge. Thank you, doctor. Oh, whoops, I lost chat again. Oh, whoops. Are you still playing through games you haven't played before? Yeah. On occasion, I do play them. If you're looking for stuff I've played, you can find it in the collections. The first time playing collection is basically just games I've never played before that I'm like, oh, I'm going to play this. And I play for like 2 hours and never again. Yep. It was fun to play through my Steam library. I only made it to like B or something, but it was like 100 games I played in a row from the numbers through A and then B. So what could I do? It was just taking so long. Nice job on keeping your word. Thank you. Generally, if I say something, I stick to it. I do miss some things sometimes, but if it's like some crazy sounding, like I'm going to do whatever, yeah, I'm going to do that junk. I don't eat meat during the week, and I don't eat meat during the week, like ever. So not for holidays, not for special occasions, not for any reason, not to try something. I don't put meat into my mouth during the week. It doesn't matter. I still eat meat, but I just don't do it because I said I wouldn't do it. Thanksgiving must be odd. No, I mean, I like broccoli and cheese more than anything else. So if I go to my mom's house, that's what she makes. She makes that, mashed potatoes. Those are the things I eat. That's all I want anyway. And then everybody else eats whatever they want because just eat whatever you want. I don't care. So, yeah. What is the reason for not eating meat during the week? All right, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Okay. We all know that the conditions that animals are kept in are relatively inhumane, even in their most humane sense, right? So the way cows are kept and slaughtered, or chickens are bundled up and then pushed out eggs or whatever, and then slaughtered or whatever. We will all, I guess, agree that in a perfect world, they would be completely free, and someone's job would be to go out and kill them sort of far away from the other animals, right? And then skin them and process it and do all that stuff, right? But
not eating meat, we all can agree, I would assume, leads to deficiencies in diet, plus it's really difficult, plus it's occasionally stressful. Being vegetarian or vegan is not easy. So, in order to attempt to reduce the demand for meat, if every person only ate meat during the weekend, we would cut out 2/3 of the amount of meat demand required across the entire nation or world or whatever. And in doing so, we would basically get it to where, yeah, sure, farmers would still need to be a little inhumane or whatever, but they would probably be able to efficiently and cost effectively be as humane as possible in the situation. So, by not eating meat during the week, I reduce the amount locally of food or meat specifically that is in demand, right? So obviously I'm one person, that doesn't matter, that doesn't mean anything, right? But I've been doing it for like 10 years or something. There was a period where I was vegan and there was a period where I stopped just to make sure that my health was good, but those were short, several month long periods. So if I've been doing it for so long, technically, if we equate the demand, if it's been going on for 10 years, roughly 5 years of that, I was completely vegan, right? The amount of demand over time just from me is 5 years less, right? Or you can equate it to, if I've been doing it for 10 years, we can have a second person who also, in theory, just ate less meat. Like I reduced the amount of another person as well over those 10 years. So sure, I don't mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but if everyone did it, or if at least half of everyone did it, it would be a huge amount of difference on the the demand of meat and all that junk. The whole supply chain would have to alter itself, and it could be more humane over time. Lab-grown meat, it's not like, lab-grown meat isn't widely available and cost efficient enough to matter, I would say. But sure, I don't care. I would say lab-grown meat is the same thing as vegetables. You grew it. Mm-hmm. Yep. What are your thoughts on if it's yellow, let it mellow? I don't care one way or the other. If I'm in a stall and some bro next to me is pooping hardcore, I don't care if they do or don't courtesy flush. Like, I'm leaving. It doesn't matter to me. I don't have a turd floating in the John right now. I flush every time, but in my previous house, I did install low flush toilets that only did the half-y flush for pee. So there you go. I do know that yellow snow is gross. Did Congress create the Dust Bowl? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know enough to say anything on that. Brown definitely has to be flushed down. Why should Pluto still be a planet? Because it doesn't matter. The only reason Pluto should be a planet still is to sell merch. Like NASA selling, Pluto is a planet, Pluto isn't a planet, memes about that. That's the only reason Pluto is even relevant to anything. How do you really feel about the Navy? If you mean in Atlas, I think that the Navy is exactly the same as every other big company. It's the same exact group as Kindred or any of the coalition groups that came together and made a big group, they're exactly the same. If you meet in real life, I would say I think the Navy is probably really difficult. Because, in my opinion, you have even less control. Just in the very little I know about all of the military divisions, I think you have even less control on deployment in the Navy versus other things, because chances are you're on a ship and like you just can't do the things you can do by like stepping outside or even keeping your balance. Like if the ship moves, boom, you're moving like all the time. You have like so little control, the amount of space you have, the amount of space you can go, all that stuff. That's what I think. I think the Navy provides less control over your whole environment and all of that stuff. And so it's probably one of the most difficult ones. Probably Marines, just based on the advertising, is probably more difficult. But yeah, that's what I think. Eat and talk or your food is going to get cold. I prefer cold food. Well, not all cold food. But this food is all fine cold. I will put away the milk though. Room temp, yeah. I mean, room temp is fine. Dink. Boom. Whoops.
Why is that song stuck in my head?
Cha-cha. Done. Snow headed for Texas. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. It's not gonna hit, but thank you for the consideration. That's good. So cheesy, man. Boom. Oh, geez. I rearranged the tea a little bit. Now this doesn't fit. Okay, there. And this goes over here. Will you really eat it all tonight? The broccoli. Yeah. Dude, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Wait a second. I'm gonna move this over here to where I thought it was before, instead of putting it back where I got it. Smart. So smart. Good thing you aren't lactose intolerant. Right. Oh yeah. Hey, I don't have any solutions for that. You're gonna have a bad time. Sorry, don't cook this. Is broccoli your favorite veggie? Yes, definitely. What veggie could be? Well, potatoes are pretty good. Okay. Broccoli with cheese sauce, like this, favorite. but broccoli with just cheese sprinkled on it, less good than baked potato with cheese sprinkled on it. So in that case, potato's better. Right. Carrots are decent, yeah. Not cooked also seems fine, yeah. Almond milk, vegan cheese, and plant butter. I actually did make it one time completely vegan, but I think I used almond flour too or something, and it came out very like sweet kind of, and I did not like that. I mean, it wasn't terrible, like unedible, but I didn't like. It's not as good as this for sure. Good talk. I don't have anything else that I can think of. Vegan cheese. Yeah. Vegan cheese is kind of... It's like real powdery sometimes, or... like, it's not super different. Brownies? Ugh, ugh. Vegan brownie sounds gross. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I was gonna say, oh, this is the best thing that's vegan that I can think of that I cooked, but it wasn't vegan. I remember it had cheese on it now. These ones are comparable to non-vegan brownies. Maybe. Did I ever check my temporary character on Equinox? Not today or recently, but I do know that the only person who's probably interacted with that character is in chat, and they've already told me what happened, so there you go. I already know. Another recipe you'll have to throw at me. My Discord is just like ding, ding, ding as we chat. Yes. Sylvia, aka Rose, stole the bow. And I went and hunted for it, but didn't find them, so... There's apparently better clues that I haven't searched out yet. I went north the first time, but I did come back, and what I did was I stood at the hut, my house, and I walked sort of the path that I thought a normal human would walk along to the water and then across the water through the canyon and stuff. And it did take me basically directly to your house. You just left as soon as I got there. So I was at the other side knocking on the ground door to their place. And when I turned, you were leaving your place. I wouldn't have known that it was you. Like, Onlin wouldn't know, so I didn't leave a note. Like, what was he gonna do? Be like, hey, I'm looking for my bow. Someone's messing with me again. Like, Nah. Yeah, no. Like, far away. It could have been one of the other small, clad in black women, but I doubt it based on the area. swing by. I probably can't. Normally, I can't switch a game because I never go back. Like, I just never go back. So, the fact that I played something else kind of screwed me. Yep. Oh well. What is your opinion of Cheese Whiz? I'm okay with Cheese Whiz. I think it's better than Velveeta. I don't really like Velveeta at all. It's yours now? Cool. I'm fine with that. Like, the story can continue and, like, just put on pause for my character or change your character or whatever. Like, I'm cool with that. That's cool. It doesn't have to be like a big end or anything like that. What was I going to say? Oh, hey, if you don't know, I don't know if this is true of every grocery chain or whatever, but here we have this thing called HEB that freaking everybody loves or whatever. And they have like a cheese area, you know? It's like a cheese, like, blocks, you know? Like, not blocks. Like, you can get wedges of cheese, or you can get wheels of cheese, or you can get whatever kind of cheese. And there's like Irish cheese and French cheese and Guatemalan cheese and everything. Egyptian cheese. I don't know, whatever. There's a million cheeses, right? But if it comes like wrapped in the cellophane or whatever with the label from the place, that means they cut it themselves, right? Which means they probably have small cuttings somewhere. So HEBs have a little basket where you can get like this much cheese. Like, it's a very small amount. It normally costs like $1 to $3, something like that. And if you want to try new cheeses, that's the perfect place to go, because you could just pick up a new cheese. It's basically like one meal, one salad, one whatever. Try a new kind of cheese. And if you like it, boom, you got a new cheese. Or if you don't like it, you only wasted a couple of bucks. So, yeah. Check that junk out. Whole Foods do have cheesemongers, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, some do, yeah. Mm-hmm. But at HEB, I can tell you exactly where it is. There's the, like, it's a curve where the people stand behind and work on the cheese and junk. And it's normally at one end of either side of the curve in that little sort of perusable tray area. And it's like a basket that's really long, and it just has a bunch of like random cuttings of cheese in it. It's at one end or the other, depending on which way they arrange things. Safeway, yep, heard of it. I don't think I've ever been. We used to have Sack and Save, but I think they closed down. That's what I went to as a kid, though. Sack and Save. Mm-hmm. It was pretty old at that point, I think. You remember Sack and Save? Nice. King Supers? What the heck? They do have a make your own 6-pack for beer. Yep. I've never had beer, but interesting. Also Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, we got that too. Yep. Kid Boger references that junk a lot. I think there's still some Piggly Wigglies. I don't know if they're around here though. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Check your facts, I guess. Or check my facts? I don't know. Oh, I hadn't intended to take off any time or whatever. Oh, it's a northern thing now? Oh, look, I can like hold chat. I'm crushing your name. Oh, you can't see it because it's not mobile. Well, if you're on mobile, watch this. Anyway, what was I saying? Piggly Wiggly, Carfax, check your facts, Doctor, Kipoga, in the north, time off, boom. That was it. I was never gonna get there. I wasn't gonna take any time off, but because the server is launching so soon, I was like, hey, boss, can I take a half day or whatever? And they were like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's freaking the holidays. I expected people to take some time off. And I was like, well, I wasn't going to. And they were like, so take a half day. And I was like, all right, well, sure. So I will be able to start when the server starts, which is cool, but I don't know if it's going to like be super intense or whatever, like for my character, but yeah. Yeah. What server? Lost Legends. He knows. He knows what server it is. Yup. Hey, if you want some broccoli and cheese... Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to offer you some of this broccoli and cheese, but A, I'm going to eat it, and B, I bit the cheese, so... Whoops. Don't skip the bite the cheese step if you're gonna give it to people. Would you blend it and drink it? Yes. I would blend and drink any food. Like, I don't care. For several months, I was... Yes, it is Conan. Yeah. For several months, I was eating only Soylent, which is not people. It's this, like, meal replacement or, like, food replacement. And yeah. It's pretty good. Oh, would I blend it and drink Lost Legends? No. Gross. It is people then. It would taste bizarre. It would have a lot of metal in it. Okay, thanks, freaking Nightbot. Jeez Louise. It's so quiet when I'm not talking. I was looking for cats, but they're not here. No cats. Cats. Ugh, gross. Drink raw eggs. Can I blend them? Like mix them? If I can mix them, yes. If not, no, because I don't think I could. But if I can mix them, yeah. Crack them and drink? I don't think I could do it. I have trouble like swallowing pills and stuff. So I think that the like bubble of the yolk would mess me up. Unless I could like pop them with my teeth as they went through, then yeah, sure, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know. Yes, thank you. I do remember when I was 6 and had to take pills with applesauce. And I do remember when I was 13 and had to take pills with applesauce. Now it just takes me a little bit and I swallow them and it's okay. It's okay. With water or whatever. And maybe 18 when I had to take pills with applesauce. No, probably not that long. But I've never really taken very much medication anyway, so it doesn't really come up that much.
Gently.
Nice.
Smooth.
You fell, it's fine, it's fine. I put you up on the paper towel thing and you fell. You're okay. Just walk around a little bit, stretch it out, okay? It's okay. Who could have seen it coming? Thank you very much for being here and being you. How tall are you? You look like a giant. Oh, look at you. You're down there. You're down there. I'm 5'10". My license says 6 foot because when I was 15 or whatever and they asked me how tall I was, I didn't know. So I just guessed. Nightbot, we don't know what that means. Dang it. Where are your ancestors from? I'm Irish and Scottish. My beard has 5 colors in it. Yeah, I don't know what that means. When you say ancestors, what up, Deku Tree? I don't know what that means. I'm not an Irish doctor or Scottish doctor. However, oh yeah. Yeah. So, what I was going to say is, however, my grandma did say on multiple occasions that we were related to the Kennedys in some very, 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 very far distant cousinry or whatever. So, one time she tried to call the Kennedy mansion or whatever for the president to tell him that we were there, not we, like I wasn't born, but that our family was there for them if they needed anything or whatever, or something. And I will be streaming to start on LL because I only RP when I stream, and that's it. Shelter can definitely help us with learning whatever Preceptor said, but I might not be able to understand the translation because for some reason I have trouble understanding that accent. If you were to play on LL, what should you play? Not what would you play, but what should you play? I think maybe a dryad of some sort. Like, there's male dryads, right? There must be. I would assume so. I think that could work. Yep. Not a satyr, though. I guess satyr could work too, but I would take dryad. See you as a treat? No. There's 3 factions right now that are sort of warring over the lands of the server, and I think that in picking a dryad, you could go to one specific one. Not that you necessarily have to, but it would allow you to fall back into the story if you didn't want to do very much of your own stuff. And if you were playing on Lost Legends, I don't know what you would want to do. So, in order to give you as much possibility as possible, I picked Dryad. You're welcome. You barely know how to play a human. Just play a Dryad the same way, but stand next to trees. Be like, this is the tree. Yeah. Don't hurt it. Wow, that makes me sad if you want to hurt it. Yeah. See? Boom. Dryad. Perfect. Although they're limiting the amount of trees allowed for decoration, because apparently they're like huge loads on the server or whatever, so go somewhere with trees instead of putting trees there. Does your body stay in the world while offline in Conan? It could, but it doesn't in these servers. But it could, but it doesn't. But it could. But no. Any tips for getting past a certain slider in character creation? Yeah. Hit the random button 16 times. And then just choose whatever that is. I think all of my characters, except for Pierre, were randomized. Let me think about that. I'm pretty sure. Or at least like random, okay, I need the nose bigger or something like that. And then that's it. It's the best way to make a character on Sea of Thieves. The randomization's really cool, I think. Good question. There's a lot of people that make very, very specific looking characters, but that's not me. Except I did make it a character yesterday. So I guess, hey, Baxter isn't a randomized character. Baxter. Which is the name of my character on Lost Legends now. Baxter. I guess Barry wasn't super randomized. But he didn't fit what he was supposed to be, so. He just had like the baldness or whatever. And then I tried to make his face right. But I think I just made the rest of his body like short or something. I don't think he had anything like done to his body. But he needed like the eyebrows and the nose and the hair. Yeah. I mean, you can play on Lost Legends. I don't care. Call him the wrong name. I doubt people will be saying his name. Because once you know, then you would know. You know what I mean? Like, once you meet him and understand what's happening, you wouldn't say Baxter. You would say what the character is. Any information you could share about what you and folks are doing for the season? So, like, the group I joined? The group I joined is pretty standard. It's a town based around a tavern. Pretty basic. There's 7 people, I think, currently. The max is like 15 for a clan or something. So there's a tavern runner, a medic apothecary, blacksmith, me, and 3 other people who don't actually, or when I spoke to them, didn't have characters created, so they don't know. But what I'm doing is learning Conan through RP, so I am being a sort of butler, servant, whatever, who works for a woman who gives him like chores, goals, requirements, whatever, and then whatever those are, I'm going to go like farm or grind or craft or build or whatever in order to learn Conan. So that's what I'm doing. And if you haven't seen the character yet,
It's the White Rabbit.
I'm going with a theme for all my characters in a server. I think, why not? So yeah. Like, as soon as you know, why would you call him anything else, you know? Or if you did decide to call him something else, there's a color in his name. Why wouldn't you choose that color? Ta-da! All right, now both clocks are the same. You're welcome. Oh, dang, I forgot to tell Aitra what those were. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Again. What's that? Oh, these.
Is paint. Specifically, a bunch of different colors of paint that I was going to paint all
The doors different colors, like sort of pastel Easter egg kind of colors. I haven't done it yet because it requires taking all the doors off, or at least doors over time. But it is the paint that I use for the desk, so there you go. I can show you the desk real quick, but I think you've seen it. It's upstairs. Mm-hmm. Giant cans of vegetables? No. It's paint. Really, when you're cooking, what you want to have is something so anti-food on the counter, just to give you some balance, you know? Like, yeah, sure, everything here is related to food or whatever. Oh, it's so boring, but put a bunch of cans of paint on your counter, or like, whatever you have sitting there that's not supposed to be there. You know what it is. You already have yours. I just wanted to call it out. That's what mine is. It's paint. I couldn't think of a single other good idea except a chair. And I was like, why would you have a chair on your counter? Yep. When are you DMing a game of D&D? I want to. I want to do the thing I made up and wrote, but it requires testing, and doing the testing takes time. So that's time I'm not playing games or streaming. Do I really want to do that? Not really, but the prep work is important for campaigns and all that stuff. So, yeah. Plus, everybody I know is in a game already. They're already doing 1 or 2 games of D&D that they struggle to schedule. So why would I add another one in? Yeah, see? Well, mail, sure, it's got to go on the counter. But tools, I did take some tools off before the stream. Mostly just battery packs for the drill and weed eater. Mm-hmm. I have the setting for my campaign. I have the rough stat allocation design for the campaign. I have the way the players interact. What's missing is NPCs that I gotta make up, which I already have a bunch of notes for, but I need to basically double the amount that I have currently. And then also like a meeting for the players, because it's something I made up. So you have to like get it explained in order to even create your own thing, because I posted, here's how to make it. And Slick was like, this is way too much and way too confusing. And I was like, well, I guess so. So that got scrapped because it was too involved and complex. but whatever. So it's missing those two things. But I know all the stuff already, like the steps to the campaign. Why not just use 5e? I don't want to. Why not just use 4? Why not just make up your own? I don't want to. I got a system. I made a system where you and Itro can fight to the death right in the middle of our campaign. And it not only makes complete sense, but you don't need me to even describe anything or help you. You both can play it out all on your own perfectly in front of each other. And all of my roles in the campaign will also be in front of you. There's nothing hidden. You might not know the stats, but there you go. Why are the player characters trying to kill each other? Good question. You have to play to find out. It's not PvP, but it could be. I forget what it's some word like Stygian or something. I made up a word for it, but basically, here's the setting, because you keep asking about it. Okay, here's the setting. Every year, there's this group meeting that we will equate to the Olympics. And the king and ruling house hosts it. And every major or minor house that holds any amount of land sends 2 representatives to it. Okay? So it's this place that's barren, it's out in the middle of nowhere, that gets built up over the couple months or whatever ahead of time. And each house sends their characters to this meeting, and that is the setting. So your characters can be merfolk, they can be bird people, they can be goblins, they can be humans, they can be other humans, rich humans, poor humans, it doesn't matter. You can make anything you want, and the map is varied enough. We'll call it like the size of America or some junk, it doesn't matter, but they can be from anywhere, right? And so you bring from your house 2 people. One is a steward, not necessarily meant for fighting, and one is a champion, meant for fighting. They don't have to fight, and your steward doesn't have to do steward junk, but these are the 2 characters you create, and your house is a backstory as to sort of why they are the way they are. And you can make anything you want and then come to the meeting. And that's the setting. That's how it starts. Perfect. That's the problem, though. I'm asking you to make 2 characters and a backstory. Like the Olympics. Tavern Master is a great game to play while watching streams. Tavern Master. Is that the one where you like build out the first floor and then you have to start working on the second floor or whatever? Is that Tavern Master? But you can only see one floor at a time, I think. I'm not sure. Sounds about right. Okay, cool. Basically, it's like the shopkeeper kind of thing where you offer different things and you have more tables and stuff, and so you build it out over time and people come in. You can add like different entrances and stuff and design it or whatever, and then eventually expand to a second floor. And once you get the second floor, you got to add stuff up there to keep them all happy, and you got to like have enough people to serve all the patrons and all that junk. Mm-hmm. Yup. I look at Steam. I might not buy anything right now, but I look at Steam. It's a lot like My Little Blacksmith or whatever, but that one's first person and blacksmithing. And actually completely, well, not completely different, but relatively different. I just wanted to reference it. All right, cool. I guess I'm going to go. I can't think of anything else to say. Now we're just talking about games. Yeah. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for showing up for the cooking stuff or the chilling stuff afterwards. I hope you learned a lot. These are the methods that work, okay? These are the ways to make all the best things. If you don't think so, that's fine. Don't eat it. I don't mind. I'm going to eat it. I like this. These are the things I like, you know? So, yeah. Tomorrow, RP. Probably. Stuff could go wrong. Stuff could get delayed. Sound couldn't work. But I think it'll be RP tomorrow. I do like DMZ. I think it's interesting and a unique take on Tarkov, but I struggle to play more than one game at a time, so I don't know if I'll be playing very much DMZ. Unless it's like off stream, I guess. Probably. But I don't do a ton of gaming off stream, so yeah. Oh, you tried solo? Yeah, it's different. Solo random or like with other people or just like solo by yourself? Solo? Yeah, so solo, you have to play like so slow, you know? Like so careful because they'll just like pop up out of nowhere, and if you go down, there's no way to recover. So solo DMZ is tough. It's real slow. You do almost all your gaming off stream. Did you guys see that ghost behind me? Wait, what the? Wait, that's a reflection. What the heck? What is this? Where is this reflection from? Wait, what? You see this light right here? Right here? It's not an orb if I can do this and it goes away. I think it's a cup. Is it this cup? Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, well, it's not the cup. What is that? Oh, you think it's... What the... You think it's this light? Oh, that one? I can't see that one because of chat. Yeah, I can't even tell that there's a light here. Chat starts right here. You're over there. So yeah, thanks for chilling. I can't do intro and outro because I don't know how. Other people do it, but I don't know how to do it. I assume that they use a computer or tablet or something somewhere else, but I have no idea. So outro noises and yeah. Have a wonderful whatever, even if it's not night. And then, yeah. See you tomorrow or whenever. Yeah. Bye. Have a great Thanksgiving also, yeah. Or Black Friday. Hey, if you need something and you could pick it up, do that. If you don't need it though, think about it. Maybe get it, maybe not. I'm just saying. Think about it. Bye. I don't know how to turn it off. Oh, there's an in button. Right here. This is the in button. Oh, now there's a second in button. That's tricky. Are you sure? Yeah. Good night.